National University taking on the University of the Philippines. The second quarter set to begin. Barait Akweti held to only 3 points and 1 field goal attempt in that first period. His counterpart Isagaye, already with 9, took Hoson to Minerva. They reverse the spell on UP, and UP gives them a turnover in return. Here's Richie in transition. Euro, Javi, corner 3, up and short, off the bank, back in. 3-pointers good for Javi Gomez de Leaño. What a flick! Kakaibang move.
Richie Rivero had 3 extra passes in that win versus Adamson today. Not only scoring but helping out UP. Especially his shooters find the open group 6 in the game off the bench for Javi Gomez de Leaño.
Dave for 3. This time UP goes under on the pick and roll. Ildefonso tried to make them pay, but it hit nothing but backboard.
And this is already a 9-0 run for the Fighting Maroons to open up the second.
Javi, heat check. Make it 3 for 3 from 3 as Javi Gomez de Leaño has poured it in from the outside. And you
come here in the second quarter at rather 6 of those 9 points coming in the second quarter.
Dave gets a good look to Enzo. Another offensive rebound for Isagaye, and that will stay with NU.
Alam mo kasi, Nico, kung titignan mo yung mga numbers ng Fighting Maroons, talagang it's a zone defense mo dahil mababa yung 3-point shooting nila, pati yung accuracy. But somehow today they have sharpened their shooting skills, and they have already fired 4 3-point baskets. That's 12 of the first 30 points coming from beyond the arc.
Right. Pleading and begging for a 3-second violation on Gaye. None was called as Dave recovers, drives strong, hits a wall. They're trying to draw that third foul on Akweti. Gomez de Leaño, stop, pop, off to the right.
That's an early trigger coming from Juan Gomez de Leaño, so far scoreless, but has done an incredible job quarterbacking the Maroons here in the second.
Mosqueda to Minerva. Uses the Gaye pick. Underneath, they tried to go. Hoson spins around Juan Gomez de Leaño, and the crafty Enzo Hoson gets 2 underneath.
Lost coverage by Juan Gomez de Leaño. Good rear cut by Hoson, who almost had that winning basket against UST before Chabio scored the tying short stab for the Growling Tigers.
Here's Bright underneath, leaves it for Merle. As the dive by David Merle gets him a layup.
I've always been a believer in that give-and-go play. A dying art perhaps, but still very effective even in this day and age.
Dave refuses the screen, pulls back, spins away. Now drives against Merle, finds Enzo in the corner. Hoson gets to the middle of the floor, extra step. Oh, what a move by Enzo Hoson as the head fake and the drop step is a Jollibee 100%, the amazing move of the quarter.
4 points given up by Juan Gomez de Leaño to Hoson, who scored all of NU's points here in the quarter so far.
Right, to Merle again. Merle out to Juan, 6 to shoot, 5 to shoot. Juan with a crossover, Juan inside, gets the bump, and one.
Ooh.
No, the referee says the foul was on the floor before the shot.
No basket.
Let's take a look at that play again. Another pass coming from Bright Akweti after this nice find earlier. But Enzo Hoson will not be denied. Once again, Juan Gomez will lose vision of Enzo Hoson, who makes him pay dearly. 5-point lead for the Fighting Maroons after being down by as much as 7 points earlier at 19-12.
Interesting 5 here for Coach Bo Perazol. Manzo not on the floor. Juan not on the floor. Pio Longa makes his UAAP Season 82 debut as we head into the Gatorade Hydration Checkpoint. The point guard duties by default, I guess, will fall onto Richie Rivero's shoulders as Richie gets an offensive rebound. Longa, he won't be shy. That's his job. Uncorks a 3, won't go off to the left.
That's an early trigger on that reset for Longa, who I believe is seeing action for the first time this season.
That's right. Hoson, double cross. Trying to take advantage of Longa. Richie with a tap. Richie gets it open court. Minerva, college level. Richie still with a leather. 10 to shoot. 9 to shoot. Calls for the high screen and roll. Rivero puts his head down to the corner. Javi, another three. Make that four from the outside for Javi Gomez de Leaño.
Leading scorer right now for the Fighting Maroons on 4 made 3-point baskets. Very unselfish play in the part of Richie Rivero, and that three-pointer right in the nick of time.
Mosqueda over to Sean. They want to go downstairs to Isa. Enzo has 5 to work with. Hoson to Gaye, 18-footer from long. That one will not drop, and Bright Acueti finds a rebound on the floor.
No offensive rebounds given up by the Fighting Maroons so far.
Longa, cash money as Pio Longa, the designated shooter on that Maroons bench, comes off the floor and gets his first points of season 82.
9-0 run for the Fighting Maroons. The run continues to grow bigger. And here in the quarter, it's been 23 for the Maroons versus only 4 so far for NU.
In a drought are the Bulldogs. Gaye, puwersahin, and Isa gets 2.
Exact words that they use. Pinuwersa ni Isa Gaye, trying to challenge Bright Acueti to give up his third
great
personal
swipe
foul.
by Hoson. Leaves it for Dave. Dave, one dribble, blocked by Kobe, and there's a foul, and Paras will be whistled for the personal, much to his chagrin.
And that will be the 4th turnover of UP here in the quarter. Richie Rivero tried to attack early, and he will give up that ball on the takeaway coming from NU. NU is averaging about 9 steals per game. They forced the most number of turnovers so far early this season, about 24 or 25 committed by every opponent. You have to be
point lead here. Richie on the breakaway. Sinubukang isingit, will not drop. A lot of time left here for UP. Manzo. Over to Javi. Now they gotta hurry. 5 to shoot. 4 to shoot. Richie with it. Step back. Step in. That's too many steps. That's gonna be another turnover here for UP.
This is a 6-0 counter para dito sa National U after the score was pegged at 41, or rather 4-point counter para sa National U, lead down to 10. Points for the Fighting Maroons. Let's see if they will be able to sustain this throughout the last part of this match.
Mosqueda off to Sean. Clemente has not gotten going yet, and the floater is right on cue for JLC.
That's a Manso-Clemente matchup, a power forward against a point guard, and Clemente beats the defense of Manso on that long closeout coming from June.
Javi was open for a second, but they went the other way. Juan. Gomez de Leaño lost it, picked it up, over to Manzo for 3, and that will go off the bank and out for June Manzo, who's still fighting for the leather, but Clemente tracks it down. It's a 5-on-4 here for NU. Mosqueda will set the table. Ask Gaia to come out and help him. Chino. That's off of Clemente's hands as the spacing a little too tight for that pass.
Well, normally you want to stay home on the corner shooter, and June Manso was disciplined enough to stay home and anticipate that corner pass. Forced turnover by UP against National U, and they will preserve an 8-point advantage versus NU.
Javi matatawid down the sideline against Dave Ildefonso. Bright puts it on the floor, struggled with the leather. 12 to shoot here for Juan. They go downstairs. Bright in the block. Bright searching for options. Manzo will swing. Kobe for 3, and that's another triple for Kobe Paras.
Extra ball movement, willingness to give up that ball. Manso to Kobe Paras. Kobe Paras with 14 points. First points here in the second quarter for Paras.
Dave answers back with a triple of his own as he brings NU back to within single digits, 44-36. 8 points now for Dave.
8 for Dave Ildefonso, as you mentioned. NU disallowing themselves from being down by a double-digit deficit so far.
Here's Juan, got the first step. One-handed pass, and that will go the other way with 5 seconds to shoot. A chance here for NU to inch a little closer here.
Still a foul to give up for the Fighting Maroons. If they can recognize the situation. NU has scored a total of 13 points in the second quarter, while UP has accounted for 28.
Clemente with a good look. That one will bounce off the back for the Fighting Maroons, as we have a tale of 2 quarters here so far. NU with a